Welcome, everyone, to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Lost Mine of Van Delver. I'm RMcD, or Ross, your host and DM as always. I'm joined here by 3 usual players, 1 missing player who's trying to fix his internet, and 1 new player. Session to James, everyone. Fuck, I left my audio on at the start of the recording again. Top tier every time. Not my audio, my stream. Got my stream open. I let it play every time. I'm so dumb. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend yet again that the previous episode didn't happen. We're gonna wipe it all from scratch, but not quite. We're not gonna go all the way back to the start. We're going to resume from a good turning point, I think, after they'd somehow successfully defeated 3 mangy little goblins, barely survived. I'm sure you actually managed that quite well. And we're going to resume as they're interrogating the goblin. So to paint the scene for you, the sun. Who actually, hold on before I continue. Who remembers where we are?
Me.
What quest we're on? What are you doing right now?
Taking the carriage.
Killing horses, or is it like...
Not killing them, okay. Duncan, you're really quiet. Okay, so I'll paint the scene for you. The sun is nice and high, at zenith in the sky. The clouds have gone a little. Remember, it was raining very recently. You're in this forest, the shafts of sunlight painting through the canopy and causing this beautiful little dust rays all about there. Inside, underneath the canopy, not as pleasant, really. You've got 2 brutal looking oxen just sitting chewing away, unconcerned to the world, with the cart hanging behind them in the middle of the road. Further down, round a small bend, is the blood trail leading to 2 horses and 3 goblins piled on top of each other, which have been moved out of the way on the road and looted there, as well as the signs of a dangerous and deadly, at least for one side, battle. And then back behind the cart, the 4 of you guys are resting up. You've got a tied up goblin sitting among you, and you're all just enjoying the nice weather and the sounds of all the animals in the background. Now, Ganal, this is the point where you come into view, say 200 feet down the road, and you spy this wagon sitting in the middle of the road. You recognise it from what you were meant to be on time for, but for whatever reason you were not. And the 4 of you guys, or 3 of you guys, and Lokag see. What do they see, Ganal, 200 feet down the road to the east, west? You have to explain what your character looks like now.
Me?
Yes, Ganal.
I am a shifter.
Okay, well, what would people see?
What do they see when they look to me?
These are looking at you. They're not seeing a stat block or anything like that. They're seeing a person walking towards them.
This is my first time in basically the equivalent of quite a middle-aged man with simplicity state.
You're so quiet.
This. Quiet.
Well, that's good. That's better. When you said the word quiet, question mark was much better. No, I had to append a question mark to that with words.
Cool. Right. So basically, I'm walking towards you guys, and all you would really see is someone that is quite well looking hunter around them. I'm quite covered in leaves, like a ghillie suit almost. I carry on my back a bow, 2 short swords at my side. I think that's something you see from a distance.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and Ganal then. What does Ganal see? Lauren, you can go ahead and go first.
He sees quite a large, broody half-orc with her face half covered in a leather metal mask and her javelin at the ready as she sees the stranger approach.
Okay, Natalie.
Sees one hot-looking warlock.
He doesn't know you're a warlock. From
See, I
looking,
shout, I'm a
what does he
warlock.
see? You shout you're a warlock. Okay, everyone steps away from the crazy lady. Yeah, good.
Right, okay. And my blue hair and silver eyes, I glare at him with and pull out my wand.
Okay, there are important physical features about you that I feel you failed to mention there in that
I have
description.
horns and a tail.
Yes, and red skin. Yes, very monstrous. And I'll go ahead for Lokag. I can't remember how he speaks, but you see this. I'm sure I do. I'll do Alan's obvious.
It's the
wonderful
Russian guy.
expression. Well, he doesn't have to speak in character at the moment. You see this 8-foot tall, massive, larger than life humanoid creature. You might have heard tales in your many years of such creatures, half giants, Goliaths. His head is completely bald and he's got a tattooed face, and he stands very tall and straight, but unmoving as well. Doesn't seem to be fidgety or anything like that. Just stands there quite still, stares down the road at you, his face expressionless for the most part. Man, I should play just all 4 characters, shouldn't I? That'd be the best.
If this was Alan, he'd also tell us his
Oh
backstory.
yes, okay.
I feel like this.
He left the mountains when he was a little, yes, but I'm gonna roleplay better. Great. Okay, and finally Duncan.
I'm a tall dragonborn, like a lizard with no tail and no wings. No. 6'5".
Speak louder, Duncan.
How much did you hear?
I heard that, but just speak louder. Like maybe leaning forward. Sit up, project your voice.
Standing there proudly with a giant glaive, as tall as I am,
And what colour is he?
shining silver scales.
Well, James can obviously read it fine, but the rest of us must suffer. Okay, great, so go ahead. You guys see this guy? You guys roleplay. Lokag stares. And that's all he will
I arm
do.
myself with my javelin as he approaches, being wary of anyone in the Triber Trail.
I stop and put my hand on my bow and drop.
Well, that's not fucking sensible.
I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? I pull out my wand and point at him.
Everybody drop their weapons. Who are you and why are you here? Are you
Relax.
following us?
I relax my bow and explain that basically I'm on the
First person.
boy that left ahead of me on behalf. Let me explain. I talk in first person.
That's good, that's good. Put on an accent as well.
And basically, I'm on the tail of a job for some bloke that I heard was
Gungeon Rock Seeker.
Rockseeker, that is a guy. You know, I'm not one for names, but all I knew was the convoy was in front of me and there was 3 or 4 travelers with them, and well, you were 3 or 4 people, so are you guys working for this dwarf?
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
We're yeah.
You
We've
have
had a bit of stick in the mud though. We believe that he's been taken away by these goblins.
You can,
I
you
don't
can,
wanna
you can
get-
see this tied up goblin that's kind of laying unconscious between the group.
And I kick him.
Well,
He wakes up.
probably-
Well, we did. Okay, Can anyone speak Goblin?
Where are you guys at in your, hunt?
We've established that they've been taken off somewhere. We know that the goblin. Well, we know these dead horses are belonging to the dwarf.
Do you know
So we haven't progressed further.
You saw,
gonna-
remember you discovered that there was 2 humanoid figures being dragged north along the trail.
You questioned them already.
Yeah.
We haven't questioned the goblin yet, no. Tesla
Right,
Dag,
well,
remember
let's-
of all.
I suggest that we question the goblin.
That was our plan.
Who's got the personality?
Well, we're waiting for our Goliath to become somewhat more responsive if I feel that he holds it.
Lift up the
Over
goblin.
And throw the goblin.
We're not gonna do no. Someone
The
else
Goliath.
left.
To the goblin. If we wake him up.
What?
Yeah, well, he's awake now after I kicked him, so we might as well interrogate him.
Let go! Girl want free!
Shut it, goblin scum, and tell us what we need to know.
Tell nothing! Clark,
You will tell us.
Clark,
And I'm-
I refuse!
What do you want, goblin?
Freedom!
Well, why don't you tell us what you want? What we want to know, and then we might let you go.
That seems reasonable.
Okay, well, where did you take the dwarf?
Me no take.
I place the butt of my glaive against his groin.
Ah!
He will answer his.
I no take. Dwarf
Who took
take
him?
by someone else.
Who took the dwarf?
We know he was taken. Where was he taken?
I was off duty. I'm down to play.
You
What?
just attack innocent bystanders when in your spare time.
No. The dwarf was taken the other day. This
By
is my
who?
duty to. As Goblin Society has been for many millennia. We have 1 day working and 1 day off. Out a day.
Where were they taken yesterday?
They're smashing hideout. It's the best. We have wolves and pet
Is it-
dogs and they're great and they bark at us and shit. Look, there's a scar. He can't do that because he's
If
tied.
we follow that trail, will it take? He's tied up.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, he's trying to. Like that.
Why don't we take you to this hideout, and then once we let you go, you can play with the dog.
No, dogs hurt us. I want
So you like
freedom.
the dog. Or we can see the dogs.
Up this trail, does that take us to the goblin lair?
Yeah, it's about 5 miles down and there's no traps at all.
No traps at all.
It's very safe. You should go down it with your eyes closed.
Stupid for you to leave
What's we? Sorry.
unguarded. What traps are there and where?
I don't know. Nothing. You can go without any weapons. It's safe.
I will spear my javelin through his forearm.
Okay.
Yeah. You will tell us what's ahead. We're not
Okay,
walking
okay.
into this blind.
There's a trap. It catches you in the air.
How many goblins are waiting at the?
Is that all?
I don't know. I need my fingers to count.
Use mine.
Shout out.
What did
I
you
use a
say?
spell and shout really loudly.
Yeah, you can cantrip. You can cast a cantrip to show you that. He tries to cover his.
Yeah.
He tries to cover his ears. Oh my god. You really needed to do that, didn't you? What do you shout at him 3 times louder than normal?
Tell us everything.
What do I want to shout here? Tell us what you know or.
He tries to cover. He tries to lift up his narrowed little shoulders, and then great. That's ask me if I'm studying while I'm in the middle of the streaming. Fucking that's. And he lifts up his tiny little thin shoulders and tries to cover his ears. Obviously his arms are tied, and there's like a spear through one of his forearms. He doesn't look very happy. He starts to cry. Zaz did not deserve this.
You attacked us, you're lucky you're not dead.
Zaz
Yeah.
do what goblins do. Zaz fall into the trap of peer pressure.
If you don't cooperate, you will be dead.
Zaz cooperates.
Right, so take us to your hideout. Or this
Oh, yeah.
hideout.
He attempts to
No.
stand up.
Start leading the way. We can discuss all the rest.
What will we find at this hideout of yours? How many friends do you have on duty?
I told you, I don't know. I need my fingers to count.
You've got one hand free. No, you don't.
No, he's got both hands tied behind his back and there's a spear
How
through one of
about
his
we
forearms.
count how many fingers we take off?
No, how about we count with our fingers?
You have more fingers than me.
Well, yeah. But how many people?
So you go up to him and you hold out. You say one finger. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you have more fingers. It's too confusing. You can't do that. It's too confusing.
Use my hands.
Who's in charge of this operation?
There's like the number of berries you can fit in your hand.
Whose hand? Mine or yours?
My hand, your hand's weird. Like, see when
Who's
you're
in
stealing
charge?
berries from the supply. It's about as many as you can get away with.
Now, who's your boss?
Oh, you don't want to know he's scary?
We want to know.
Why?
He's huge! He's like...
Or we?
He looks at like the Goliath and he's like, well, he's smaller than him, but he's like almost the size of him. But he's hairy and he's got long ears and he can hear everything. And see, when one of my friends, see, Naps once said, he was like, oh, Clark's really grumpy this morning. Hey, Clark chopped his head off! And Clark was Nap was whispering.
Is he a goblin?
What will be his intention for prisoners?
I know, Clark don't tell me nothing. Zaz is just the pro bow shot. 360 no scope. XXX.
Are there traps at your hideout to stop visitors like us?
What? Speak up,
Are there
please.
any traps at your hideout to stop unwanted visitors like us?
Oh yeah. There's one. That my friend shit, making up goblins names is hard. The Ba made this cool little thing and you put people in it and the people go flying into the air.
No, at your
Is there anything?
not on the way. You've told us
Oh,
about
in the
that.
cave, no, the caves.
Is-
We've got this fancy contraption that Clark made, and it's like water. I don't get it.
What happens when you're in the water?
Oh no! You're not in water, and then there's water. It's very confusing. It's magic.
Is
Do you
there-
think Clark magic? That explains a lot. Oh God.
Who
Is
this?
there anything you need to tell us, Goblin?
Clark's the boss.
Don't
Right.
you die.
What
Yeah.
race? You're a racist.
Well, that may be the case, but what race is he?
He's so furry. He's got big
Alright.
long ears.
Like a bear?
Ah! No, bears all walk on all fours and he walks on 2 feet. You're silly. It's more like a bug than a... It's not really.
I'm gonna pull out my great axe.
Ah, no, you said I'd get free. Put it away.
I said nothing of the sort,
Hey, what other people did? You're bound
Well,
by
they're
their
idiots.
laws. No.
and I decapitate you.
Ah, why'd you say you? Why'd you say you,
I wanted-
Lauren?
Well, you!
You mean Zaz?
Zaz, sorry, I
Decapitate
decapitate Zaz.
Okay.
Stop.
I was just telling him
Oh,
that was decapitating him.
She doesn't know.
Okay, well you guys have plenty of time to attempt to stop her if you'd like to
Yeah,
stop.
stop. Stop her.
Okay, so Gnal, this newcomer,
Let's do it.
attempts to stop you from chopping off Zaz's head.
No.
I don't know where your models stand, but you have no information
Like
beyond
this
what you
guy.
heard just now.
Keep doing
I
it!
will.
Alright.
I'll decapitate him if I feel it's necessary.
I
Are you sure we have everything we need from him?
I don't see him being of any use. He's clearly an
That's
idiot.
super useful!
And he might draw attention to us if we take him further the
That
trail.
gets gold medal for usefulness!
he may be of use further
He
down
should
the
be
line,
killed.
but he may come and help us later
Okay,
on.
so while this
He's a
is...
goblin. They hold no leverage.
Goblin.
While you... So Leaper and Ganal are standing in front of Ro, stopping her swinging the great axe at the head. And what do you do, Athena?
Help me.
No, she's clearly done what she's doing in
I
chat.
killed him.
So,
Yeah, so would you like... No, you didn't kill him. Please describe what you do.
Take away Athena's rolling.
I took out my dagger and stuck it in his face.
Okay. So while you guys are arguing about the principle of whether or not Rose should murder this guy, Athena goes behind all of your backs and kills.
Took initiative.
It wasn't. You didn't need to do initiative. You're in role playing. God, it's not in
Who's
protocol.
stopping it?
Killed anyway.
So the goblin is now dead.
We should rest and regroup before.
Hail them up.
There's 3 corpses and 2 horses down the side, and then there's this corpse there. Also, you guys are really quite a lot of time.
Drag the lighter corpses on top of the horses and
Yeah, you could
Shout.
do that if you wanted.
yeah.
We should make camp for the night.
Again, the sun is at its zenith. Right, so Leaper suggests, I don't know why I have to repeat everything. Leaper suggests that you all should camp for the night. Or for an hour or whatever, I don't know, he suggests.
Yeah, I suggest so as well.
We've just been resting.
You haven't, you,
We haven't
you haven't
really-
had a short rest yet.
I thought we had a short rest. I thought that's where we came in.
No.
Okay, let's have a short rest.
If you guys rest, I'll go forage for the day.
We should still have supplies, right?
Well, I don't know, does anyone check or keep track of the number of rations you've used up? It's been 2.5 days from Neverwinter, so you're down 2 months of supplies. 2 days of rations.
I probably brought enough for the whole time.
Really? Okay, Lauren, how many rations do you have?
I have no idea.
I have like a year's worth.
Let's go into our inventory and check where Ross
In
is.
my inventory.
Carefully put days of rations. Now, Janelle, you can certainly explore and get food. You don't even have to roll for it as an Outlander.
I can go survive without eating.
No, you automatically can forage off the land for everyone here.
So, yeah, I'll do that. I need enough anyway.
So yeah, Ganal wanders off into the woods, staying quite close to the trail, I imagine.
Know where your rations are.
Your rations are in your inventory. As
What
I
are
put
they
them
called?
there, and as we put them in there when we were making your character. If you don't have any, that means you've been starving for the last 2 days.
Apparently I've been starving for the last few days.
I never had that, but I suppose I've just been foraging.
Yeah, sure, you can be foraging, yeah. Let's see. Did you really not starve any rations, Natalie? Okay, so someone's lost their own rations from Natalie trying to steal off them. Or you can try and live off the land by making a survival roll. Doesn't matter, because we're not going to retroactively do it. You guys have a short rest. And an hour pass. Leaper, I think, is the only person injured.
Yep.
So if you want to roll your hit dice. Okay, so he regains 5 HP. That's how you heal in this. Now you get hit dice, which are on your... I don't know, I said now, James. And you heal all your HP overnight as well. Or after 8 hours rest.
Ranger one.
You'd have the ranger one, yeah, that's a D10 I think as well, I think.
Yeah.
Cool, so you guys, it's been an hour, you've all had a good rest. Janelle has cooked up a nice pheasant and brought some lovely fresh stream water for you guys to have as lunch, so you don't need to use up any rations today.
We can't see our tokens, so I can't change my HP.
I have no idea what you said, Duncan.
Can't see my token to change my HP.
It has not changed your HP. Can you... Oh shoot, I put you on the wrong map, silly me. Sorry about that. You should all have been in this map. You can say that up here. Can you all see now, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. It's okay, then plus 5 to your raid bar there. I can't hear you, Alan, no.
Or see ya.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll have audio. If you'll have video at all. Okay, so what would you guys like to do then?
We should carry on down the trail.
I agree.
So, they discovered, did anyone tell Ganal about this? I don't know.
We discussed it in passing during our meal.
Okay, well, Ganal, I'm sure, has no idea, so why don't you tell him? Or simulate roleplay this conversation.
Come on, guys.
Well, you told him that there's stuff. Right.
The trail.
Yeah, basically we've discovered that there's been 2 humanoids dragged down here when we uncovered dead horses with looted bags and were subsequently ambushed by the goblins. We believe it's Gundren, so we should follow after. We might not get a reward for this this tiresome journey as it is.
Okay.
But you can't. No sound. Check your audio then. No, no one can hear you. No, we can't hear you at all. Check your microphones in.
Yeah, so, yeah, I agree. Let's continue on then. You guys have got more clues than me anyway.
Great, okay, so you guys head deeper into the forest, up the Goblin Trail. Let's see here. So are you looking out for anything in particular? Are you being...
Who's going first?
Yeah, who's going first? Do describe to me your order here.
I'll go first. I've got good vision, so very much I want to have a wee look around as I'm progressing down this path and see if anything stands out as obvious.
Okay, could you all line up in a row as to your order?
Yep.
See, looking at the chat on the Twitch, I really can't tell who is one of you guys pretended to be a real person and who is an actual. I like how Lauren immediately jumped on top of. Okay, so Ganal, you're about to lead, and then Lokag and Roll both decide to step in front of you.
We do not trust this newcomer.
Well, guys, I have very good perception.
That may be, but you can perceive from the middle, because we don't know who you are yet.
So
you may have
instead
brought
of
us food,
saying,
but I still
have
don't
great
trust
perception, perhaps you say, for many years I've journeyed through this forest. My eyes are adept at spotting traps and, you know,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
you're a middle-aged guy. I want to hear the middle-aged voice.
I feel like this type of environment.
Cannot hear a word you're saying. Yep.
Okay.
I think like every time someone else talks, your microphone level goes down or something. It's really weird.
You hear someone's keys really loud.
Yeah. 2 seconds. Let me try my.
Hello, Alan. Can I help you, Alan? Okay, has everyone's connection died?
No.
No?
No, I'm here.
Okay, good. So, continue. So, Lokag, you've decided to go first? Okay, why? Okay, well I'm gonna GM overrule that you can't go first because you're not in the position to roleplay. So, Roki, go first. Okay, Lauren,
Okay.
you take the lead and head up down the trail. After about
Okay.
so how you walk? What are you doing here when you're walking up the trail?
I'm remaining vigilant, scouring the trees and area around us, but remaining to look back and keep an eye on the rest of
Okay.
those following me.
Can you give me a perception roll, please?
Perception.
Since you're actively being aware.
Actively looking.
So, after about 10 minutes down into this trail with Ro leading the way, there's a yelp as unbidden from her mouth. She releases quite a scream as she's launched into the air by a snare that lifts her so she's suspended 10 feet above the ground. Oh wait, sorry, dexterity saving throw, oops. Can I get a dex saving throw from you, Lauren? I hope you fail this.
Yeah.
Can't help
Oh,
but be
thanks.
vexed as to why you guys insisted that you take the lead when I am, well, our seasoned ranger.
Shut up and get me down, newbie.
I stand back and just watch.
Locag.
Okay, cut the woman down.
Alan, you're ordered to cut. Lauren's being caught by the snare, and you're being
Yeah, can
ordered to
you
lower
see
her.
me down?
Oh, would you lower her? Do you want me to lower her?
Quick before
Okay,
the
so
branch.
Low Cag standing easily enough. If he'd have been pulled up, all he'd have been doing is a handstand. He just reaches up and, like, instead of cutting the rope or anything like that, lifts
Don't
Lauren
forget
down
the
off of the snare, tearing apart the rope with his hands with ease. He can easily reach 10 feet high.
Right,
Once
well,
through, man.
while this is happening and Rose being cut down from her mistake, I start taking the lead and start taking the lead and basically looking out for traps and anything I can spot as I
Okay.
lead.
Great, okay, no problem at all. So, does anyone want to do anything in the next couple of minutes, 5 minutes, while he's trying to stride ahead? Does anyone race up and try and stop him walking in front or anything like that? Are you all happy now?
That's our
Athena,
spear.
keep an eye on the new guy. I'll stay back here with Locag.
Can you?
I get a feeling that there's an enemy around this corner, so we should maybe get prepared.
Athena, what did you say,
My
Natalie?
spear.
You ready your spear? Okay. Great. So, about another. So, are you still you looking out too? Jenna, you're being aware for any kind of other snares or anything like that. Is that right?
Well, I can hear goblins around the corner.
No, you can't. What?
This
Sorry.
is just previous rap.
See, tell
yeah.
spoilers. Oh, that's got. Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, sorry, this isn't the. Yeah, this isn't the real map.
Yeah, from my perception on, I can see just the little markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, basically, I'm taking the lead hand down, looking out for traps all the way or anything that sticks visibly out.
Yeah, great. Can I get a perception check from you too?
Yep.
Alan, test audio and somewhere else first. So you go into your skills section, then there's a perception roll, and click that.
Yeah, I need to remember about it. 2 seconds. Perception. Here we go.
Yeah, with these, so as you're approaching, another 10 minutes, you're on edge. You're keeping your eye on your back in case the nasty half orc decide to take out her anger on you. But with these, you spot what is a pit that's been camouflaged over. You can tell with a slight depression in the ground, there's a little gap in the floor that if you stood in that, it would give way underneath you and you'd fall.
Yes.
So you automatically spot that. You could walk around it if you'd like.
Yeah, no, I step
Are you
over.
telling us you see it?
Oh yeah, well, I step over it with ease and then tell them at the last minute, so they have time to avoid it, that there's a trap there and they should maybe do the same.
Okay, I walk around it.
Run carefully.
So he guides you around to where he says the trap is, and it's you can see the covering of it's about 6 feet wide. You can't really see, like, 6 feet circle. You can't obviously see how deep it is unless you trigger it. Yeah, but you all make it round, no problem. and continue on down the trail. And
Right. So,
what was that, Alan? I mean, y'all shouldn't be able to see anything at the moment. Just give me a second.
Yeah. I just saw like.
And then you should all be in the bottom right now. Or bottom left even. There you go. Okay, you all see where you are, yeah?
yep.
Great. So,
Yeah.
Ganal taking the lead. You come. So the land you've been seeing this kind of mountain rise out of the forest up ahead, and as you bend round the corner, you follow the Goblin's trail. You come across a large cave on a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream, and you can see all that from there. Oh, there's no sunlight. Let me get sunlight. Always forget to include sunlight. I just get some sunlight.
Test.
Yep, we can hear you, Alan.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay! Hey, Alan.
What's up?
Can you hear me and Alan's, or Alan's and me?
I can hear Alan.
No.
It's good, so we're
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's working.
good. That's just, I can hear Alan out loud. And then I can hear him.
I can hear Ross
You
past
through
that.
Alan's
It's
though.
weird.
Speak quietly, Alan. Whisper into your microphone.
I can hear you.
Yeah, Ross,
So-
we can hear you through Alan's.
You can hear me through Alan.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
No.
You can't hear me now.
No, we can hear you just.
No.
You can hear me through Alan.
No,
Yeah, we can still hear you. But I was confused because I thought you were talking through your mic.
No, was I loud enough in that? Could you
Yeah.
hear me fine?
Yeah,
Then I just
probably.
mute my mic and use Alan's only.
Okay, just shout. Do a better job of it.
Well, Alan's mic's cut out, so... This is my normal microphone. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you in our mic.
Okay, so... try... What does it say? Your piece of high blue screen did overheat. What? No, oh my... That's not relevant to... They won't have short-circuited. Sorry, I can't even remember. Yeah, so you come round the corner, you know, and you see this there. And let me get the stream music going. So nice, it's only about a couple inches deep stream bubbling out of this cave there.
Well, if you stop and insist that if Ro wants to take the lead, she can show us the rest of the way.
Pardon?
I insist that Ro, if she really wants to show us how it's done, she can take the lead to the rest of the way.
I will take the lead.
Awesome.
So yeah, Ro, you walk
Yeah.
around the corner, you see this
I'll walk
bubbling
ar-
stream coming out of the cave entrance.
Yeah, I'll walk across the stream if I can make it.
Yeah, you can
Cool.
easily...
Where am I sitting? 30
So you
feet?
just go ahead then. So that's all bramble. All of that there is bramble right there. So to go all across the stream is to go up this way.
Yeah.
And as you splash across the stream, could you roll initiative, please, as you're surprised by a pair of watching goblins?
Sure.
So everyone, roll initiative. To roll initiative, Janelle, you click on your... As we did already in the practice. You click on your character token, then you click the initiative button.
Yeah.
My guy's a bit slow.
And I hit the... Sorry?
Click your token, then click on your character sheet, the initiative button on the core stats page.
Yeah, sorry, there.
I'll do your initiative, Alan.
I've got it.
Why have you got 24?
That's... Because I've got the Strider and like fucking fucked up history.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, as I said, this is the first of someone hasn't rolled. Genau
Yeah.
hasn't rolled. No.
I rolled.
Gnaus rolled, Athena's rolled, Leaper's rolled. Have I not? I
Everyone
just rolled
rolled.
Lokag. I just rolled you and it didn't work. I thought someone was on fire, Alan, because of your vape. No, I don't want some. I'm in the middle of something. Why is
Alan,
that
I
changing?
want
Oh, I'm
some.
sorry, Leaper. I was
Fuck
changing your
Alan.
token. My apologies. That was my bad right there.
Keep changing.
That was me, that was my fault, I changed your initiative. Okay, anyway, as I said, the goblins get a surprise round. They were both lying in wait with short bows and decide to fire them at yourself, roll as you walk around the corner. And then they'll get a normal round. What is your AC?
14.
14. So one of these arrows slams into your leathery hide for 8 points of damage. And then
Okay.
they shout loudly, they yammer amongst themselves, "Yabba-da! Shabba-da! Dabba-da! Da!" And
And can you guys hear me okay now? Yep. So then the initiative starts. That was a surprise round. What happens in a surprise round is people who are surprising someone go first, and then the initiative starts as normal. So we're back to the start of the first round, and we're going to reload the bows and fire it. Roll again. Unfortunately, this time, or fortunately, the first goblin misses and the second hits. I reverse the first attack for 6 points of damage, and this black feathered arrow stabs.
Ross, turn your mic back on.
you'd rather me use it for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, as I said, one of them hit you for 6, stabbing you through the arc.
I thought it was 8.
8, then 6.
Oh, crap.
And now it's Athena's go. Somehow she was the quickest on her feet.
Yeah, I always am. I put out and do an Eldritch Blast towards.
Who do you fire an Eldritch Blast at, Athena? Because it seems to me that you can't see anyone. Do you fire at the back of Genau? You hear Rose screams from up ahead, and Genau did just let Ro go in front, so...
I'll move towards the streams.
Go ahead. 30 feet movement.
See my little person.
You can't see your person.
Okay, now I've got it.
Each square is like.
That's 12.5 feet.
And diagonals count. Diagonals count.
You just press space after you move to see. Okay. And now you see these two goblins firing arrows off at Ro. Oh, I think you guys
I don't even see these goblins. Thank you.
I send Eldritch Blast at that goblin I see.
Yep, roll to hit. Oh shit. Oh, unfortunately, double natural ones there. You launch a crackle of eldritch energy from your wand, but it fires off into the brambles, knocking a few berries loose and singeing them. Genau.
I'm gonna move. 2 seconds.
How come my picture hasn't changed?
Oh, you're right here now, so turn on video.
Bit of
Oh,
my
you don't have your
camera.
camera, okay.
How come my picture hasn't changed on your screen?
So it's,
Till I'm the first page turns.
Refresh it so you can see my picture.
You have squares as well.
yeah.
See,
Okay, that was worth it.
Right. I.
That river's really loud. Let's get dramatic music on.
I have.
What are you doing, Canal?
I'm going to move to be behind Ro,
Yep.
and I'm going to fire my longbow at the goblin directly behind the one at front.
Yeah, go ahead. So these goblins are short enough and you're close enough that they don't get any cover from you firing at someone behind. And even if they did, you absolutely smash into the one. Is it the one at the back? Yeah.
Yep.
Your arrow. You've killed him. You describe to me how it happens.
Oh, my arrow just eviscerated him. It completely through his neck, and he was down. And a glorious arrow by. I have a grunt.
Fantastic, great. He's absolutely slaughtered, blood spurting everywhere. Lokag.
I shall fire my crossbow through whatever goblin's still standing.
I don't think you can see any goblin, Alan.
I'll move slightly.
So I have to go like right next to I wasn't
I don't see any goblins.
No, you can't see any goblins. You hear fighting from around the corner of the bush there.
I'd like to investigate that.
Doing that. Does that count? It's like 30 feet where it is.
It tells me around.
Go down the corner then.
Right.
Natalie, your comment in the Twitch chat, man. Keep walking, Alan.
Oh shit. Right.
Was that? Did you have enough there?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was just 30.
Ah, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you counted. Remember, press space when you're moving to find out. Okay, go ahead. Roll chat. So wait, you're a magic caster. Why are you fucking?
Because I don't know, I want to keep it simple and.
Okay, go ahead. What are you doing then? Describe it.
So I pull out my fucking crossbow and let fly. Oh my god, I've got 3D dice. That's so cool. Shoot an arrow through the goblin.
Your arrow strikes into the goblin, hurting it. But no, right. For one, you get disadvantage when you're shooting an arrow from that close because you're too close to him. It's difficult to fire. He the same. It's awkward. So your arrow actually flies by him.
So I don't hit him.
No, because you took the lower of the two there because of that. Roll. You see Lokag, the towering 10-foot tall Goliath, walk up and attempt to fire his crossbow at a goblin that's point blank.
And then quickly stop when he turns. Probably.
What would you like to do, Ro?
What?
Any ideas, Lauren?
What? Is it my goal?
Yes.
Sorry.
What would you like to do, Ro? What would you like to do, Ro? Oh, it's my
Okay, I'll
go.
chuck.
It's Ro. What is this? Is that Dungeons and
I'll chuck my
Dragons?
javelin. No, I'll go forward and I'm gonna take a swing at him with my great axe.
Okay. My goodness! 21 damage. Describe this to me as you eviscerate the poor young goblin, much to live for.
Take my axe, two-handed above my head, swing straight down, splitting through his skull and his neck. This boy is lying in two bits.
Blood and guts cover Roll and
Everywhere.
Lokag.
Yeah. I'll do it like that.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, combat is over for now, but what we're going to do is we're just going to keep this initiative for the rest of the dungeon so we don't have to read a lot of time. So, Leaper, would you like to do anything now?
I move up with the rest of the group.
You see spattered bits of blood and some floating down the river.
hell just happened?
I shrug my shoulders and just look in bewilderment at the grimace. And I laugh.
What did you guys decide for me?
I move up as well. I want to search the bodies, so basically I bend down and start going for
Sure, okay. So on the side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, a small area in the briar thickets has been hollowed out to form a lookout post or blind. Wooden planks flatten out the briars and provide room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including the pair of goblins you slaughtered there. So Athena is picking... Well, Athena, you're not next to the goblin, so the money doesn't teleport to you. However, if you do walk up towards the goblin, you can most certainly try and pick some of it. Your Gnaw's got one there for sure.
It's mine.
Can I use any of my skills to search more in depth?
What do you mean by that? You're just feeling all over the goblin looking for some coin purses, something like that.
Yeah.
He also has leather armor and a sword, a short sword and a long bow. Not a long bow, a short bow and some arrows.
I'll take the arrows off of them since I can replenish my own stock.
Yeah, you get about 6 black feathered arrows off of them.
Awesome.
Great. Okay. Athena, I've searched. I've sent what you got as well from that one.
I
Okay.
was there first.
What did you say first? I didn't hear you say first.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Well, no, I was shouting.
Well, if Athena, you attempt to go for it, if Ro, you want to stop her or take the coin purse out of her hand.
Yeah, no. Let's not start a fight with her.
Right. So what are you guys saying to each other while this is happening?
What do you guys want to do now? Where do you think we should head since we don't really have anyone we can ask?
Progress downstream, surely.
Lovely. Upstream.
Yeah, it was,
Well, yeah, that way.
came
If
down
it's dark ahead and anyone help out, I have really bad night vision because I get more about it.
I have really good night vision from my trait. So
You go ahead, Janelle. I'll follow behind. My night vision's pretty good.
I have no night vision. I need light.
right,
Okay.
so we're agreement. We're going to follow the river
Magic
north.
users, can you help me at all?
Alan,
Someone get a torch.
cast your light spell on everyone, Alan.
I shall cast my light spell.
That was really good initiative of you. Well done, Alan.
Just, you know, I'm just so clever. So,
Casting it on.
Yeah, what are you casting on, Alan?
I'll cast it on my armor.
Okay, so are you wearing any armor?
I think I have some. Well, whatever I'm wearing is now glowing like a fucking sunbeam.
What colour is it?
It's a beautiful shade of purple. So we look like we're a walking rave at this point.
Love it.
I disapprove of how bright we all are and how given away our lack of camouflage is.
Is it a dim light so I can just see?
Because after all, we don't want to be walking torches.
Well, we still need to
Maybe
see.
better to draw them to us whilst we have a clean route of escape, because we know there's more out there.
So there is now a glow coming off Lokag and Canal you can see further up. Whoever wants to go first, feel free.
I'll walk ahead since I'm glowing.
You better stay with them, Leaper.
Stick together, Lokag.
I walk a bit on ahead to the bottom of the stairs I can see. Oh, and I see wolves.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small dank chamber on the side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Right guys, please don't all move. You're all where you were before that description started.
Yeah.
I
So
moved
go
up
back.
one.
Apart from whoever was moving up first.
Yeah, genau.
The cave narrows to sleep. God damn it. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears, where 3 wolves are chained up inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of the stalagmite, and you guys appear to have woken them up, and they start growling and yapping angrily at you. So it was Ganal's goal. Sorry, Ganal?
Genau? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, was it? Who
It's
was
your
it?
goal.
I was Leaper.
Oh, what did you say, Leaper? You can't even see the wolves. You hear wolves barking around the corner, though.
Shit.
Oh, the noise. Oh, it's just 3 lovely little wolves. I wouldn't go anywhere near. They're blocking the path.
Okay.
God, that wolf music is really quiet.
Right, so does anyone have any suggestions on how to deal with wolves?
So while you're discussing amongst yourselves, the wolf snarls and yaps at you, jumping forward, but the chain holds it back, and it's latched back by 10 feet. So you're just out of its reach as it's snapping.
I
Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
I go? Yeah, I want to walk back, and I'm gonna start dragging that body.
Okay.
Fucking stole my idea.
Got there first, mate.
Yeah, sure, you go back, easily pick up the light goblin body with your magnificent bulging muscles.
Can I bring it back in one move?
Just.
Yeah.
50.
Whee.
No, actually.
Okay.
Maybe not.
You
Not
can't do it
happy.
for one move, no.
No, I can't.
No.
Okay.
It's lifting up the body, getting over your shoulders, moving up. It's a bit of a...
Okay, that's fine.
For 60 if she's not attacking.
She can. I mean, that is an action, lifting up a creature. But you can certainly move further than, I think that's, so you could probably get to there carrying this goblin's body.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, the wolf tries to break, jumps forward, tries to break out his chain, or is yanking on it furiously, trying to yank free. Leaper, what would you like to do?
I move up so I can see what the hell is going on.
You can certainly move however you like.
I bodily pick up the goblin and move to the rest of the way.
You're helping Lauren move the goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
With its weight, so I can move the rest of it.
Yeah, you can certainly. Okay, so you're going to throw the goblin into the wolf's pen.
Yeah. I've guessed her intentions, and I throw the goblin towards the top corner of the game.
Okay, can I get a dexterity? No, give me a strength roll. Strength roll and animal handling check, please. So yeah, the wolf lands roughly where you're aiming.
Goblin.
However, the goblin, not the wolf, the goblins appear uninterested in this and keep snarling and yapping at you. God's truth, Alan. The wolves appear uninterested in this goblin that flies over its head and continue to yartle, snarl and yap, pulling on their chains, yanking to get closer. But
I draw my bow.
nothing seems to, yeah.
Yeah.
Athena.
Nothing loud.
I'm going to do hand spell.
What's that, Athena?
Burning hand spell.
Burning hands. Okay, sure. Go. Well, this is a very busy place up there. You can't stand in someone else's square. By the way, so really,
Say.
Leaper should be there. There we go. So
Yeah.
you could certainly, if you could go into range of the wolves, you think maybe one of them would try and get a snap off at you, blast your spell out your hands, and then step back. So yeah, okay, let me just roll. So describe what happens here, Natalie.
I'm on fire, and I shoot flames out of my fingertips at the wolves.
Yeah, certainly. 2 of the wolves burn to a crisp. However, one of them stays standing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Petrified.
As flames its flames are curling on its pale, and it's you know, yelping, but more out of fury than anger. Genau.
Right,
Fury and
I
fear.
stand back, draw my bow and fire it at the wolf remaining. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. There we go. And I've rolled.
Yeah, your arrow flies into the wolf's face, skewering in the eye, and it crumbles to the ground, unconscious. You appear to have defeated this challenge without alerting the rest of the cave. Hallelujah.
Well done, guys. We're getting there. We're all getting on, hopefully.
No more wolf out of it.
Who wants to lead the way?
Can I hear you through that, Alan?
Wait a minute, Lokag, come back.
Come back. We don't want to. We need to.
We need to.
This cave first.
Yeah. Let's look at the cave. Look at the cave. Right.
So this appears to have been a kennel for the wolves that, again, are laying chained to the floor, chained to the big stalagmite in the centre. As it says, a fissure rises up 30 foot in the air, a chimney appears, and there is a small opening at the top that you cannot see through from there. At the base of the fissure is rubbish that's been discarded through the hole from above, you assume.
The hole big enough for all of us.
You have a look around amongst yourselves. You're all big, tough, tall people, but you think even the Goliath could squeeze through that. Very, very tight squeeze, but just barely make it through. It's basically just like a hole in the wall up the top.
Shall we take this route through? Giving the element of surprise, or should someone scout the way first?
Someone quiet should move ahead. Who's the stealthiest among us? It's certainly not me with my chainmail and impressive frame.
Well, I'm quite a light guy, but at the same time I'm tall, so I have leather, if that helps.
Leather's certainly less likely to make clanging noises all over the place.
I also...
I'm...
Stable. She should go.
What?
Is anybody proficient at stealth?
Yeah, I'm proficient in stealth. I'm wearing leather armor.
I have a sword still.
Proficient in stealth. Guys, great role playing here.
I am super stealthy, Major
I've
Watson.
spent many times when I was young in the city fleeing from guards, and stealth was the best way to make sure I didn't end up another night in the cells.
In the army.
Says Ro.
Go ahead.
Says Ro. Ro said that. It was an epic speech. I volunteer to go up the hole.
Okay, roll me an athletics check, please, as you attempt to climb.
Ah, shit, I don't know the legends.
Yep, you get about 15 feet up the way. You can take another. You can keep climbing.
Yeah.
Takes another action. Go ahead.
Sweet. Just another athletics.
Yeah, you managed to pull yourself through the hole, scraping your knees on. Oh, that's Athena. Athena, why are you on the chimney? And you scramble through the hole. Could you give me a dexterity stealth roll, please? As you try to make sure you don't knock any rocks or loose rubble out of the way while you're up there.
That in core.
That's in skills, stealth roll.
No, shit, wrong one.
I think you've got proficiency in.
Yeah. You should be an expert after that.
What am I doing?
A stealth
Skill.
roll.
Alright,
I
okay.
spent like 5 hours arguing who's the best.
I sit back and can't help but fun.
So you scramble through the hole, and you know, from behind you guys in the room, you just hear the rocks falling down behind her and slamming into the ground, ping, ping. As one of them hits, and roll from where you're here, you hear the sound of a silence in the room. There's like some background chatter, and there's going, Clark heard something. And we'll go from where it'd be your goal. I'll give you a round, and you can react to that first.
Okay. So I can't actually see anything in this room. I can only see the fucking wall.
You should be able to see room, should you?
Athena is attempting to climb up behind you, and she's made it halfway up on her go, but she's not allowed to go when it's not her turn, Athena.
Okay, I keep my back toward the wall and edge round the side of the room. About, yeah, haven't seen what's there, so I can't see shit.
You should have dark vision.
I do, but it's obscured.
It crashed. Is this your laptop? I think, you sure it's not the heat? That makes no sense. When blue screen when you move the mic. Whatever, I don't know. See if Mum's got her laptop free. Don't move the microphone.
And it's probably overheating.
That's what I thought, it's overheating. But
Yeah. It'll just need to, well, you'll need to crack the case and hoover it. Probably not the best advice, but be
no,
careful.
we've got a spray anyway. Hey, sorry, Rose. So you sneak around. What are you trying to do? You're trying to stick to the walls as you're.
Yeah,
as you're
I'm
moving
following the
around.
edge of the wall.
There's a small ember in this room. Embers of what appear to have been a larger fire, sitting in the centre of the chamber. Sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. In the middle of a cavern, the coals of a large fire smoulder. Now, you're trying to stick to the shadows here, but unfortunately for you, you're quite plainly in sight of where everyone is looking at the moment. They're looking at the chimney, and you come sneaking up against the wall from out behind these stalagmites, and certainly you can see into the room. Yeah, you can see them, and they can certainly see you. Let me just change the name. And Clark shouts, or a large voice booms from further in the room. Who dares enter my kingdom? Clark, smash! And you can reply out loud if you'd like. But,
No, I'm gonna run like a motherfucker, I feel.
Sure, okay. You've used a bit. Yeah, you can certainly run if you'd like.
Yeah. I jump back down the chimney.
You want to jump down the chimney?
Or at least carefully move myself down the chimney.
Yeah, you can make an
Like
athletics
Santa.
check. So Athena is halfway up the chimney, so there's no way you can get down it because she's there anyway. But you can certainly
Okay,
get
I'll
down.
go halfway down anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you manage. So Athena, your face is pressed into Rose's butt as she attempts to scramble quickly down the cliff. Okay.
Move, Athena. I feel we've got company coming very soon.
You can be there. From the top, all of you see this. From the top, a nasty, looks like this, the head that sticks through, and I'll just get the picture in the book to show you in real life. Sticks through. There you go, there's the picture as well. There you go, Alan. Just for you. Don't read any of his stats. Okay, so He sticks his head through and he says, "Clark will destroy!" And he screams, or he shouts incredibly loudly a word in a language none of you understand. And it echoes out through the cave. So he was sticking his head through there. Unfortunately, you're too beyond his range where you are now with his big weapon. But he does unhook a javelin from his bar. You can't throw it straight down. I mean, that wouldn't do so much. But he throws it into the room, tossing it at Lokag. What's your AC, Lokag?
I don't know. I can't see my tokens or nothing. It's all black. So.
That's because you're not in the right area, Alan. See? If you maybe look around the map.
That doesn't seem to it.
We didn't, clearly.
Anyway, it's 11, I think.
So this javelin slams into your huge, monstrous, muscular mass of a giant for 5. So, yeah. Great. Let's get these off. Okay, Leaper, what would you like to do? Roll from up the top. You hear the scrabbling of action.
Okay.
Move back, taking cover, and pull out a hand axe to cover Athena and Ro as they retreat down the chimney.
Sure. Are you going to throw the hand axe at this monstrous face?
Can I see it from where I am?
Yeah, you can. He's staring right down. He just threw a javelin into the room.
Alright. Yeah,
Sorry, what?
I will throw a hand axe at him to slow his progress.
Yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead. Your hand axe, yeah, flies up, hurtles into it, stabs into through the narrow chimney into the shoulder of Clark, and he howls in anger. But you seem to have made him just the more furious. Let's see. So some action happens. Athena, it's your go.
Flying down from the cave.
Okay. Go ahead. Athletics check.
I'm at 3.
What'd you say, sorry? So Athena loses her grip as she tries to descend quickly. Maybe it was Ro pushing down on her, and she does tumble off of the rest of it, landing badly on the ground for 1 point of damage. And you're prone as well, so you have to spend back up. You can still use your action to dash if you'd like to move 30 feet. Lauren, stop it. No, you.
Out of interest, when they get down the chimney, and the goblins and stuff get past Clark, or is that a bottleneck?
So Clark doesn't appear to be climbing down. He's just stuck his head through and flung a javelin down. You can't see any shapes moving in behind him. What are you doing then, Athena? We're waiting on you.
I feel like this. Has he got his head out, the guy?
Yeah, he does, but you're at the bottom, right directly under Ro, and you're prone. You've just stood up, so you've got an action. You could use it to dash, and that is move, or you can attempt to fire past Ro and hope you don't hit Ro.
Well, you need to kind of move.
No, it's your turn now.
I'm going to fire.
Okay, so you're going to try and hit Clark. His head's sticking out the top. Past Ro, you're directly under Ro. Again, she's her huge butt is blocking your view. It's blocking your view. Why is this still called Wolf? Yeah? Is that what you're doing, Athena? Okay, go ahead. Oh, yeah, okay, you hit Ro. Should we let you hit Ro? Yeah, they actually get a roll. Roll, you take 2 points of piercing damage as you feel the crossbow bolt of Athena slam into your thigh from below.
Thanks, bitch.
Is that for shot?
And the butt, did
Can I
you say?
kick
Sorry,
down?
sure.
I'm gonna kick down. She's gonna get kicked in the face for that.
10 feet? No, your legs are not 6 feet, 7. No,
I
they
think
your legs have to
yeah.
be 10 feet long to do that. I'm afraid.
She moved. I didn't know she moved.
Yeah, she walked
thought
all
she
the way
was
down.
directly
She
below
fell.
me.
She fell off, stood up, shot her crossbow into your butt. That was Athena's turn. And you cannot go down because she's standing underneath you as well now. She didn't move out of the way.
Ooh, bitch. Is my go anyway?
Hey, yes, Ginal's go now. Exact same. Everyone can look at the initiative order. We all go at the same time every turn.
Still a goblin.
No, the guy's fine. You ignore the goblins.
This I can't really do anything since
You can certainly fire at Clark's face if you like. As I said, picture this on a side angle. We've got Clark just thrown a javelin out. He's got a hand axe on his shoulder. He's peering through this kind of fireplace opening, and then you've got Ro halfway down, screaming madness and carrying words at Athena, and Athena going another 15 feet below.
Disapproval. I draw my longbow, take him at his head, and fire.
Go ahead. Unfortunately, maybe you're just a bit distracted by what's going on below Clark, but your arrow just pings off into a bit of rock and snaps in twain. Lokag. Oh, you're on your phone, Alan?
No.
No, he's not.
I'd like to move forward to see what I can see. See, there's a blockage.
What are you doing? You.
I just said
What are they doing right now?
we're fighting this fucking big guy.
How are they fighting it? What do you mean you walk forward to see a blockage? Oh my goodness. Right. So as I said, as I've described for the 5th time, okay? Don't know why I'm like that, right? So we've got a 3D image, right? Side on view. This is Clark sticking out his head here, out of this hole. That's Ro hanging on 15 feet down, and then Athena standing underneath and it's just shot Ro.
So there's nothing I can do.
You could throw or cast any of your magic spells at the bugbear that's just thrown a javelin into your chest. Like the 2 of the 5 people here just did. They just attacked him. And Ro attacked, and Athena attacked too.
Alright, okay.
What are you doing now?
Casting the magic missile.
Describe that for everyone. Remember, it's 3 times.
So these 3 glowing missile looking things appear and they shoot up the cave passage.
Looking thing. What is that thing look like?
It's like a fucking javelin. Jesus Christ. So these things fucking shoot up the tunnel. Three of them, right?
So these 3 purple, I assume, matching your light, fly up, slam into Clark's face. 1, 2, 3, and he's knocked back by their power. But again, still unfazed, and he roars fury. Clark, hate wizards.
Right. So I clap Lokak on the back.
Ro, it's your go.
Well, I'm still hanging on to this chimney, right? And Athena's below me, so I can't actually move. I can only go up, can't I? Because I don't assume I can
You
use
could
any of my
certainly jump
weaponry
on.
from this
You
position.
could jump down and crush
Okay.
Athena underneath you, for example.
Yep, she deserves it. I'm going to jump down, aiming with my feet for her face.
Sure. Okay. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Try and land on her shoulders. Maybe if you'd gotten out of the way, Athena. Nailed it, yeah, okay, certainly. So you leap off, push, land lovely on Athena's shoulders, pushing her into the wall, and leaping backwards. So you're now there, and you've still got 10 feet of movement, and then your action left.
Okay, I'm gonna pull back and throw a javelin.
Okay. I don't think you could have got a javelin out. You can't have got a javelin out in that time.
No. Well, I don't have any weaponry, so I'll just keep moving then.
I don't know what weapon you had out when you were climbing.
I don't think I did.
Okay. Remember, taking out a weapon takes time.
Okay.
Just constantly
I'll stay there then.
Okay. So Clark throws one last javelin and then steps out of view. This time he throws it at... Who hit him? Leaper. He throws it at the Dragonborn. And hits you for 6 points of damage, Leaper. And then he disappears out of view, going back into the... Clark comes for you! And Leaper, your go.
First of all, I'm going to use Second Wind to recover some of my HP.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the love of it. Well, too bad. Why is it being...
Would you like to do anything?
So I only do 2 because it's...
Is that your con bonus plus one?
It's not my con bonus Second Wind, it's my fighter level.
How is your fighting like that?
Ross, you've gone really quiet. Have you turned your microphone off?
Yeah, I did, sorry. Would you like to move at all?
Yeah, how big is this rock next to me, the one that the wolves were chained to?
Press the mute the microphone up.
Sorry, what was that?
How big is this rock that the wolves
It's a
were
stat, it's fairly large. You could certainly hide behind it if you wanted.
chained to?
Yeah, okay, no problem. At this point, all of you hear a rushing of water thundering down the hallway that you were standing in. It rises up to lap at the level where the wolves are, washing some of their, matting some of their fur. Let's see if I can get the cool description of this. Passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above. But you guys are all standing inside this cave and are unaffected by it. So Athena, what would you like to do?
I'll move.
Yes.
Can you see where he went?
Where is he?
So Athena is at the very bottom. She can't look into the room.
Can you hear any movement?
So Athena, do you want to know this?
Yes.
What?
Could you hear anything from the cave? Could you hear them moving away or regrouping?
Spell.
She's just ignoring you, Duncan.
Trying to kill anybody now.
Sorry, Natalie?
Prepare yourself for the...
Wow. Large con.
goblins.
Hey, you're back.
That was Lauren who was lagged out there.
Here.
Sorry.
I'll move towards the stream.
Okay. There's now died down that the water seems to have been a 1 moment surge. As you step out into the corridor, you see to your right, I don't know if you can see, but that's what you see. They all, a couple of them have got short swords, a couple of bows.
Okay. I'll look for retreat. I don't retreat.
You just move. If you'd like to use your action to move, then you can certainly move.
I move.
Yeah, so you use your action to dash, which gives you an extra 30 feet of movement. Let me just count before you move your token. Yeah, that's about 30 feet there, so you can move another 30 feet. So with no comment at all, Athena walks out of the cave, looks to her right, and then starts moving left. Walks out. Is that what's happening?
Okay.
No, you're walking back into the cave. You walked out, you looked to your right, and you stepped back in. Is that what's happening now? Like, what are you doing?
I can slightly see them. Then I'm going to attack them as well.
So you're not? So you're not retreating? No. Okay. Go ahead then, Alan. Can you roll me a d20? I forgot about that. For your wild magic. Okay, Athena, what would you like to do?
A witch
So
bolt.
you're firing a witch bolt. So from Athena's hands, just like the scene out of Star Wars with Palpatine, launches crackling lightning that fires around the corner and latches onto this creature. You can see it begins frying it for 4, but it's still standing. This lightning energy crackling continuously between you. Genau, you can see this, that she's started firing. Like, oh no, sorry, that's a critical hit. Okay, so he actually explodes into millions of tiny little pieces.
Sweet.
How many is there around there, Athena? Two. To the left.
Yeah, I can only see 2 from what I've saw.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move out towards, Yeah. Right.
Okay, so you walk out in and you look up the corridor and you can see coming down the sloping cave is two goblins. The first one wielding a short sword and a shield, and the second one with a short bow.
I draw my longbow and fire at the one furthest away.
Yeah, you still have your longbow out from before. You don't need to keep drawing each turn. But you can
I
certainly,
can draw it with the arrow.
yeah, you can knock an arrow and fire it off. Go ahead. Unfortunately, so what goblin was this you were shooting at? The one with the shield, yeah?
This one back.
The one at the back or the one closest?
One in the back.
The one at the back is the one with the bow, so you do manage to strike at this goblin and successfully stab into his heart, taking his life from him. No, sorry, he's actually still alive. This was a really tough goblin. So it stabs into his heart, but somehow he survives it. Still standing. Would you like to make any more movement? You've still got movement left.
Yeah. So 15 feet. I will just move slightly back in.
Okay, sure. Lokag.
I hear the goblins squeaking away and squawking and shit, and I rush out with a furious vengeance to find this guy that attacked me with a javelin. So I rush out. And I
One goblin standing there with short sword and shield, and another with a short bow with a big wood.
Who's that making that noise?
Yeah, Lauren.
So I'd like to cast a firebolt at the toughest one. I think it was the one on the left was the toughest.
The one who's already been injured.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your firebolt, you throw a ball of fire at this goblin, but he's maybe too angry, or maybe the javelin is injured your speller, and he goes flying back.
Lauren, stop eating.
No.
Nelson,
Put it in a
You can use your
bowl.
further movement.
It's just like,
can I
what?
attack again now? I think I'll just stay put and just.
A mighty, powerful wolf comes hurtling down the corner, growling and snapping. But that's how far it can get in his turn. And roll. Maybe you can stop eating. Roll.
I'm stopped eating, and I'm super pissed about the fact that I've taken so many hits. So I'm gonna rage, and I'm
Why
gonna
not
run out
explain
for
what
the
raging
action.
is to our newcomer, for
Pardon?
the people at home? Why not explain what raging is for the people at home and our newcomer?
I get the advantage, or if I have advantage, I get extra damage, right? And I don't take hit points as bad.
Perhaps a bit of flavour as to what rage is.
I'm super angry, so I'm a lot more tough.
Your connection with the spirits that led your ancestors allows you an extra anger to take up your flesh and your strength. And wounds mean less. Hits mean more.
Yeah, I'm just badass when I'm raging.
Go ahead. Who you attack?
I'll hit the. That wasn't 30 feet. I'll go for the wolf with my great axe.
You step forward and swing your great axe at this muscular, tough, growling wolf.
Yeah.
That's James from the Dark Souls.
Go ahead.
Come
So
on.
while you're raging, you get +2 to damage and resistance to. Yeah, you slash across this wolf's back, carving a deep scar, but still remains standing.
Still me. Okay.
And you'll just finish your turn there, yeah?
Oh, can I jump back?
If you jump back, you'll get an attack opportunity on you, but you can if you like. I don't think you used up all your movement.
No. How far do I have? That's about 17.5, right?
I don't know, I didn't count your movement.
I did count it, so I think I've got like
So
10.
if you move back, the wolf will get a chance to snap at you and bite you.
Okay. I'll go back here then.
So it gets a chance to snap at you and bite you. What's your AC? 14?
14.
So it fails to
I can't see
connect.
next.
And you hear from further down the cave, Ripper! Kill my pretty goblins! Slaughter!
So that's you hear the sound of movement around the cave. A goblin appears round the corner and fires automatically.
The mic stopped, bro.
Quiet.
Oops, sorry. I keep muting myself because I mute myself every time so we don't get the echo. As I said, there was noise from a further up ahead and a goblin came round the corner, ready to fire. Leaper.
I move out to see what the hell is going on. First, then in the dark, Oh, shit.
You see a mighty army flooding your way. we'll have a break and then we'll do introductions
A mighty army.
after Leaper's turn.
Okay.
Is that not mighty army enough for you? Really?
I'm going to take a risk.
Well, it's a mighty gathering.
Move forward. Just outside of the Will's reach. And I'm going to use my strength attack to try and hit all four. That should be a 15 foot.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, describe what that looks for everyone.
Tilt my head back, taking a massive breath of air. Into little ice blue, and I project out a 15-foot cone of ice cold air in an attempt to freeze and kill my enemies.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll that damage. What is the saving throw they have to make?
They make 12.
On what type of save is it?
Oh,
I think it's
I did it.
Constitution, but right, sorry.
Yeah. I'll just check. Right. It is Constitution.
Great. Okay. So your blast of ice shocks and freezes all of these. Why did I not have fighting music on? Who told me? Who forgot what we were playing? Second. Unfortunately, oh no. So you only managed to get one goblin falls. The previously injured one, the one McDowall had done such a strong hit to, and he falls down, frozen, the chill seeping through his bones and sapping his life from me. And at that point, we will take our first break. Even if it's in the middle of the fight, this fight might last a bit. In any case, we will be back in 15 minutes at 11:15 GMT or 10:15 UTC. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in part 2. Bye.
Alright.
Bye.